Okay, our next step is going to be to install, find a piece, two pieces like this in your kit, and these here are fillers for the gap between the fuselage and our, sorry about that, KFM2. Now these are kind of oddly sized, so what you're going to need to do is kind of fit them in and do any kind of trimming that needs to be done. What I usually do is I glue them in place first and then I trim them. Okay, you can bevel them if you want or not, right here. Kind of bevel that if you want. I usually like to bevel them. It only takes a second and it does look a little better, aesthetically pleasing, like that. And you can do the same with the other side. Doesn't have to be perfect angle. Usually do 145 degrees is enough. Okay, do a little fitting. Good. And what I do is I leave the part in place, give myself a little mark that I know where to glue. And then we make us a little batch of glue. If you're not comfortable with 6 minute, use a 30-minute epoxy. This isn't really such a big area to cover, and you can use a scrap piece of foam to spread it around. Now I'm going to use a 6 minute, and I'm going to be moving real quick on this because I also need to do another step which I will show you. But I suggest if you're new to this building, I would do these in 2 separate steps. If you're quick enough, you could actually do it with a brush. You would have to really move fast. If you're not comfortable with the epoxy, use a 30-minute. Take your time, no rush, you don't want to rush and do it wrong and ruin a piece, and ruin any part of the airplane, especially not towards the end when you work so hard to assemble it and to make a mistake like timing the glue wrong. Once you've got a good helping glue on there, you just do this, kind of set it close to where it's going to be, mush it around, clean off your excess. Same thing on the other side. Mush it around, clean off your excess. Okay, now you should find 2 popsicle sticks, small pieces of popsicle sticks in your kit. Inside this part of your fuselage, you should see a little rectangle, and I usually mark them saying popsicle sticks and a little arrow. We're going to glue them there. That is a structural piece. It's really important because if you land tail heavy, the tail will literally rip off if you don't have these on there. I'm not being dramatic, it really works because it's the weakest point of the airplane. Because all it is a little piece of foam there, very thin, so it needs a reinforcement. These do not have to be perfect. You won't see them, but the important thing is that they're there. Just like that. That's all you need to do. You don't have to hold them, they're pretty much set on their own. But this keeps this point here from cracking off if you have a tail hard landing. If it lands tail hard and you don't have a reinforcement there, this part will just rip up and you'll end up bending the fuselage and the wing, and it's pretty much useless then. So that one little step can make a really big difference. Okay. And that's it on those two pieces. When we come back, we'll be putting our vertical fin in, and then we'll be done.